Water down near all my electrical. Broadcasting live from lockdown. It is 2:39 on Sunday. I want to say the 10th of January. I'm not really sure. Time stands still. I just like took all these photos and did like this massive photo shoot outside, and now with a mask on. And I don't know, our grass is really long. I'm lucky I didn't get bitten by a snake because I really think that there's snakes or something. I'm really itchy. So I just realized about this time now, it's going to be really obvious that I'm cutting and pasting. So I feel like I should start this again. Get out! Pain in my ass.
You're a pain in my ass, Keller.
Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in for my 4th episode in my anxiety series and my 4th episode overall. I say this every week, I feel like I was gonna have a different idea for a video and then something just pops up that seems more appropriate and more time fitting. Probably, most likely not, I don't know. I'll probably change my mind on what I wanna do next week, but I'm going to do a bit of a lockdown 2.0. I'm in Brisbane and we've gone back into lockdown only for 3 days, which is really good. Wow, it's coming back up. We've gone back into lockdown only for 3 days, but we'll just see how we go, I guess. It just depends on how seriously everyone's taking it. On Friday night, we were going to be going to Coochie for one of our friends' birthdays. And then of course we woke up to the news of Brisbane going into lockdown that night. So we decided to can it just because it wasn't really worth the risk. We were going to be coming back on Saturday afternoon. Then Saturday night we had a friend's birthday plan. Sunday morning we had Josh's niece's baptism, and then Sunday afternoon we were going to be going to Springbrook just to kind of get that last bit of holidays in. And we've ended up doing nothing. Much as it's been pretty crappy that we've been back into lockdown, it was kind of a blessing in disguise for my mental health, only because it gave me a few days to kind of get back into the rhythm of things. Very bittersweet. Obviously I don't like the fact that we've gone back into lockdown and that there's a current case of COVID in Brisbane. Of looking at the brighter side of things, and I'm really appreciative that I've had the time to kind of just relax. Friday morning I made the decision to go to Woolworths because we didn't have any food and we had 1 roll of toilet paper. Legitimately 1 roll. I think I got there just as the chaos started. In Woolies, it's about 9:30 on Friday the 8th of January. And they've just announced a new lockdown, a 3-day lockdown, and I'm just going to go find myself to get to the back of the line so I can show you how this is. Anxiety's on a high right now, but I'm getting through it. It was very full on to go into the shops when there was so many people, and honestly, with the panic buying and the whole just the hustle and bustle of everyone freaking out because we're going back into lockdown, it was like basically lighting my anxiety on fire. It was really, really fun. When I walked in and when I was made the decision to go to Woolies, I knew that I wanted to go to Woolies, and what for. I knew that I needed certain things, but then you get in there and you just kind of, I don't know, it was almost like a disease. It was like a virus where you just oh, I need to buy everything. And I was so confused and I was like, oh my God, what actually do I need to buy? I did get the bare minimum, but in saying that, it took me a long time to get out of the shops because the line was basically out the door. My anxiety was yes, a situation that's gonna make you flare up. Yes, let's go for it. We are literally an hour into having this news, so I'm sure that things are gonna go crazy. But I better go because people are trying to get into my car park, Jesus. Something that I was really surprised at and really happy about was how supportive everyone was. So there was obviously a lot of older people in there, a lot of workers that were getting called in last minute. You just see different people letting in older people into the front of the line because they clearly looked overwhelmed. They couldn't even see the end of the line. It was really nice to see just everyone banding together and kind of coming together to help those who really need it in this situation. There's a time where I even kind of got cornered into this the milk section just because of all the trolleys around me and all the people. And you could see there was a couple of people that wanted to get to the milk, but they just couldn't because I was jammed in there and people couldn't move and it was just full on. But yeah, everyone seemed to really come together and it was really nice to see because in the past, and you still see things online with people getting into fights and trying to get the last one of something. So it was really humbling to see that people were coming together. My sister actually works at Woolworths. My mum told me that she was given this badge and it was this beautiful, I just really liked the thought of it. So they've got their name badges, but they've also got the badge underneath that says, you know, I'm a daughter, or I'm a mother, I'm a son, I'm a friend, something like that. And I thought that was really good. They've really taken the initiative there, and they know that in times like this, their workers are gonna be overworked. But to have that, it just reminds people that we're all human and that we've all got stuff going on, and that yes, the pandemic's happening and we've gone back into lockdown and it's scary and we don't know how it's gonna end, but it just is that reminder that we're all human and that this is going to affect people in different ways, and not to forget the basics, you know? I'm a daughter, I'm a friend, I'm a partner. It's really, I just thought it was really great. Shout out to Woolies. I'm usually a Coles girl, but like, I mean, I haven't been to Coles in a while, but I really liked that they did that. So 10 points for Woolies. I've never been so proud to be part of the Queensland community. Yes, someone's done the wrong thing by going out, even if they didn't know they had COVID or whatever it may be. They've gone out and they've potentially spread the virus. But in a lot of different community groups on Facebook for my area and for areas that I've lived and areas that I work, and just the encouragement that people are giving each other, you know, whether or not it's saying thank you to a certain someone that helped them at a grocery store, or saying thank you to the workers that are out there, or everyone, you know, posting pictures of them doing their exercise, but they're outside and they've got their masks. I don't think I've actually seen one person outside since lockdown that doesn't have their mask on. I have seen anyone out there that doesn't have a mask on that should have. You also need to stop and think that there could be a legitimate reason that they don't have a mask on. You know, they could have asthma. There could be reasons why they don't have. There's a fly around here and it's pissing me off. There could be a reason why they're not wearing a mask, and I haven't really seen a lot of people kind of giving it to anyone, which has been really good. On top of that as well, there has been so many people, and us included, that have been supporting local business, whether or not it's dinner, lunch, getting a coffee. We've all been really streaming together to support each other during this lockdown. Over the last 3 days, I've done a number of things at home that I probably wouldn't have done it if I wasn't told to stay inside. I've done exercise, which I haven't done in a long time. It's probably been about 6 or 7 weeks since I've done some sort of exercise, so it's been really great for me to do that. Above that, I wanted to give a shout out to F45 and Maruka. We have this group, and it just, everyone's been posting so much stuff, and it literally is what got me to get back up and do some sort of exercise. So shout out to you guys. You are the number one. I had a bath, I did a face mask. I've been starting to kind of cook with different things and trying to be a little bit better with my eating. So yeah, it's been really good to kind of get up at the same time every day and start that before I've gone back into work. Also taken this time to kind of not only get back into doing things that I want to do regularly throughout the year, but I've kind of made it as a bit of a test run to stop some things. So I haven't been drinking as much coffee, which I wanted to try now before I went back into work, and just kind of cut it off cold turkey, which I really would have suffered with. So yeah, it's been really bittersweet. It's been good for me. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that, but it has been. For anyone wondering from last week, yes, it was a very raw and real video and moment in my life, but since I have been making the changes just for a week even, or maybe 10 days it's been, I have felt so much better. I've felt like I've had more energy. I haven't been fatigued as much. I have been tired, but I feel like I was doing a lot this week to kind of fit it in before I went back to work. Emotions were a little bit more where they should be, which was really good. So I haven't been drinking, I haven't been smoking, I haven't been doing things that normally push me back a few steps. I'm taking my vitamins and my antidepressants, and I feel so much better. I feel like I have come and done maybe not a full 360, but definitely at least a 180. And I'm just gonna keep continuing to do what I was doing because it seems to be working. So the dog's trying to get into the office, just quietly. She's been so weird today. It's been very frustrating because I've been trying to like do all these photos and like get ahead with my channel, and then she's in there like so annoying. Like cute, but like just annoying. Someone do this with their hair and they're like makeup full on. That's rude.
Listen to focus. What?
It's not focusing because there's nothing to focus on. Get out now. Itchy. I'm saying that I should go get some food because she knew I didn't have any food. Oh, the light's just gone out. full on going. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video.